My name is William and I drive a 2012 Mazda MX5. I've driven quite a few cars. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for the Mazda. I do like the NAs and NBs. NDs were a bit too expensive. The NCs have the reputation of being a boat. Having actually driven one and got to experience it, it was great. I wasn't actively looking for a car at that point, but it just popped out. The colour, just that photo that he took. I looked at the description. I sent you the posting, and your reply, I will remember it, saying, what is stopping you from phoning him up? And it went from there. What I love about it is just the freedom, how much. This will sound very weird, but the power coming from my previous car, and how direct and how engaging it is to drive. We went out for a drive yesterday, and coming back, I was having sore cheeks because I'd smiled for like 3 hours straight. It's amazing. Picture this, it's 11:30 at night, top down, it's 24 degrees outside, you've got your date by your side, we stop in the hills just overlooking Paris, the sky is perfectly clear, you can see the stars above your head, you couldn't get more romantic than that, and the car really helped that. Second most memorable is the first time I drove on the 17 turns road down southwest of Paris. It's a really tight technical road. You just keep it in second gear, you're full throttle, hard braking, hard turning, and just being able to just push the car like I'd never pushed one before, and I could tell my driving ability wasn't up to the standard that the car could drive. I was just going harder and harder and harder, and I couldn't get on ABS, I couldn't get any understeer, I was getting a little oversteer because I was a bit throttle happy, but I knew that I had to just get used to the car more, and coming out of it, the adrenaline rush was amazing.
Comes with factory Recaros. It's a rare option.
So yes, there's a couple mods on it. The first one being time coilovers. They've been done, so it's made it a lot lower. It does need an alignment. I don't think it's ever been done properly before. There's a few problems, like the rear is sitting lower than the front, so positive rake is not really what you want. So it does need a proper alignment and corner balancing. Main other things are, well, there's high quality tyres on there, and it's been converted to run on E85 flex fuel. And over here in France, with the price of fuel being so expensive, it's €1.80 a litre minimum. Being able to fill up at 80 cents a litre for 20% more fuel usage is a godsend. Finally, there's also a sports clutch, but it's currently eating itself, so it's booked in to get a new clutch in about a month, and that'll be a Mazda clutch. I like fidgeting with my hands, so one of the best features, the key does that. So good. So I have done a few things, especially on the interior so far. First thing I did is, because I'm 6'6", 1 meter 98 for metric people. First thing you have to do is a JAS lowering seat kit. So it lowers the rear of the seat by 4 centimeters. It's made it so much more comfortable for me, a big guy, driving it. And then there's a few other fixes that we had to do. So fixed the door handle, so that was door card off, and find the bolt that's come off. Fixed the passenger side speaker, which was the easiest fix in the world. The connector was unplugged. You couldn't get easier than that. And finally, there was the shift boot was ripped, and so you were getting a lot of transmission noise up from the shifter. So center console out, changed the 2 shift boots, put some insulation on, and the leather boot as well. And having driven it recently, it's made the car so much more comfortable. You don't get many more transmission noise in. It's just changed the car. So much more comfy.